going to do poetic devices. So first of all, we will know what are poetic devices and why they are used and what are the functions of poetic devices, right? So poetic devices are tools that a poet can use to create rhythm, to enhance a poem's meaning, or to intensify a mood or feeling. So what is the function of a poetic device? A poetic device is used. Poetic devices are used by a poet in a poem to beautify it, to make it even more rhythmic, and to enhance the poem's meaning, and to intensify a mood or feeling, right? In other words, we can say that a poetic device is a deliberate use of words, phrases, sounds, and even shapes to convey meaning. A poet uses poetic devices to make the poem more attractive, right? Because actually poetic devices are used to beautify a poem. So first poetic device we are going to learn, or we are going to know about today, is simile. What is simile? It shows comparison between two things using as or like. Simile means here we can see the comparison between two different things, totally different things, using as or like. Here you can see that there is the comparison between the girl and the sun. How? You can see the first example. Her smile is as bright as the sun. Whose smile? The girl's smile has been compared to the sun. And which words we have used here to compare? As. We have used here word as, right? And the second example, her smile is bright like the sun. Here also we have compared that girl's smile with the sun, with the brightness of the sun. But here we have used like. In both sentences, as and use a comparison between the girl's smile and the sun is using as and like is simile. So here we can see that there is comparison between two different things using as and like. Next, come to more metaphors. What are metaphors? In metaphors, a comparison in which one thing is said to be another, right? Here also we compare two things together, two different things together, but we don't use as or like. Here a comparison in which one thing is said to be another. You can see the example. She is a walking dictionary. Here the girl means she, the pronoun she is compared with dictionary. She is a walking dictionary. Here you can see that it is a comparison in which the girl, one thing means a girl is said to be another, that is dictionary, right? After that we have personification. If you read the word personification or you hear the word personification, it begins with person, right? So you can see that as the word person is coming at the beginning. What is personification? Giving human qualities to animal or object. Animals or objects is called personification. Whenever we personify anything or animal, that is, or any object, that is called personification. To personify objects is called personification. How? The stars winked at me. Have you ever seen star winking? Winking is a human quality, right? A human or a person can wink, not stars. But here you can see the sentence is, or the line is, the stars winked at me. Here stars, as these are the objects, right? These have been personified as human beings. So we have here personified the stars. This is called personification, right? Here we have given human qualities to the object which are stars. After that we have alliteration. What is alliteration? The use of same beginning consonant sound in a line or verse. That is called alliteration. When there is the same beginning consonant sound in a line or a verse, that is called alliteration. See the example. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. All the words are beginning with P, right? And they are giving P sound, right? The sound of P is pa, right? So here you can see that Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Every word is beginning with the same sound, so there is the repetition of the same sound at the beginning, same consonant sound at the beginning, right? At the beginning of each word. So we can say that this is the alliteration. So here we have used the same beginning consonant sound in a line or verse. After that, come to repetition. Please don't get confused between alliteration and repetition, because in alliteration, the beginning sound of the word, the beginning consonant sounds of the words in a line is same, but in repetition, here a word, phrase, line or sentence is repeated for emphasis, right? So we can say that repetition is a device in which a word, phrase, line or a sentence is repeated for emphasis. Example, when I was a child, I thought the moon was a cradle. The new moon, how does a new moon look? Like a semicircle, right? Or you have seen the shape of new moon, right? It looks like cradle, yes? And the full moon was Granny's round face. How does a full moon look? Round. So here the new moon has been compared with the cradle and full moon with the round face of Granny, yes? In the next sentences you can see, in the next lines you can see, the new moon was a banana and the full moon was a big cake. Again, the poet has used the same words, repeated the same words, the new moon and the full moon. So the new moon was a banana, you know the shape of banana, and the full moon was a big cake, round, right? So here you can see that when I was a child, I thought the new moon was a cradle, the full moon was Granny's round face. The new moon was a banana, the full moon was a big cake. So you can see that there is repetition of the new moon and the full moon twice. So this is called repetition. So it was all about poetic devices.